Awesome. Thank you. Hey guys, super excited for tonight's Zoom. I am super excited about our guest. She is a great friend of mine, one of the hardest workers I've ever had in the 11 years that I've been in this company. One of the best leaders, just is so good to her team, so good to really all of us. And I am just so incredibly thankful for you, Shannon. Double diamond leader, top income earner, number 22 Cabo point earner, which is insane. I know you have like over 5,000 plus points already. And I am just so proud of you, Shannon, because I know that it's been a bit of a roller coaster the last couple of years. And so you and your story and your diligence and hardworking ethic have just been huge. And I'm excited for everyone to hear a little bit more about your story and about the way that you grow and build your business, because I feel like everything that you have to share is super valuable. And I just appreciate you. So if you want to take over and share with us, I would love that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Just helping a few other teammates try to get in here. But yeah, thank you so much for having me tonight, Stacey. I am always so honored when I'm asked to speak on a Zoom. Because trust me, I sometimes still feel like that girl who just got started and was like, what? Like, who am I that you want me to talk to all these people? Like, this is insane. But it's kind of cool. So I joined this business over 5 years ago. I was 5 years just in February. So if you think back to that time, it was right before COVID hit. It was February of 2020. So we didn't know what was ahead, what was coming. But the place that I was in was I was around 10, 11 months postpartum with my very first child. And I was at my heaviest weight. I actually found some of our products in my closet. We had moved a few times and kind of forgot about them. And I was just feeling awful about myself. So I had asked the person that I was buying from, I was like, hey, can I use these? And she was like, no, those are expired. I wouldn't use them. But we were struggling. We were just on one income. My mat leave had run out. We were not planning for me to go back to work because we didn't want to put my son in daycare. So we were tight. So we couldn't afford new products. So I used the expired products anyways. And I ended up losing 10 pounds in my first month. And I was like, okay, hold up. This is crazy. I just used expired products and got ridiculous results, more than I've gotten in the last year. So I need to find a way to keep on using these. And that's when she kind of brought up the business side to me. And I was like, you know what? I've done a business like this before and it was awful. Like awful. I think I did it for 6 months. I had 0 customers. I spent a ton of money on product. I had all this product that I wasn't even using. My husband was like, what the heck? Like, why did we spend all that money? But he was not very happy about it. So when I brought up this business idea to him again, he was like, no, it's not. We're marketing. We're not doing that again. It's not for us. It was not good. And I was like, no, something in me, like it gives me goosebumps, just feels different. There's something different about this company. There's something different about the way they do things. I just have it in my heart that it's pulling me to do this. So I jumped right in. I remember asking her if I could even make $100 because I was so skeptical. And she was like, yep, you can follow the training. I sent so many freaking screenshots. I remember Jess was like, Shannon, I can't even work my own business. You're sending me too many screenshots. But it's funny because now that's what I tell people. I'm like, no, I want you to send me that many screenshots that I cannot work my own business. Trust me, that is where we want to be. But yeah, so jumped right in, started running. I went diamond in my first 3 months and I earned a $20,000 bonus. And remember too, this is now COVID, right? Like I started in February, I went diamond in May. So that was like right in the heat of things when people are like, oh, I don't have money. I'm losing my job. I'm home from this. I'm doing this, blah, 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 blah. People still have money for their health. We are in the right industry, guys. Health is huge. Everyone always has money to spend if they're looking to lose weight, if they want better gut health, if they want better hair. Everyone is always concerned about their appearance. So we have the products that are going to help them feel better about themselves. So business kind of continued on from there. I sat at Diamond for a really long time. I was great at enrolling, but I wasn't great at teaching and keeping other people in line with me so that we could go even further. Because in order to go further in this company, you have to go as a group, you have to go as a team, and you have to learn how to lead your people. You cannot just focus on what you're doing. And I was very focused on what I was doing, the money that I was making, blah, 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 filling those boxes. I had to really grow. I had to do some self development. And then finally, I got out to my first event. I had some team come with me. January of 23, we went double diamond. In March of 23, it took my husband's account double diamond the following month. We earned, I think, $80,000 in bonuses. It was something crazy like that. And we were on fire. Our team was honestly on fire. And then last year we had a big, what do I want to call it? Like downfall. We had a lot of team leave. I lost rank. We lost my husband's rank. If you're not super familiar with how our bonuses work, they're paid out over X number of months. And if you lose your rank before that, you lose the rest of your bonus. So we actually lost probably half of what our bonus was that we had the potential to earn. And yeah, dropped rank right down to Emerald. And this was last summer, last June, last July. And I sat at Emerald for a really long time. I got pregnant in June last year. I had a really, really, really rough pregnancy. I was very, very sick. You can see I have a follow-up book that I keep all the names in. And if you go through the months of July to December, the only months that have names in them are the very end of November and December when I started feeling better. The other months are just blank. Like I did not work this business. I was not getting back to people. I think I got back to people maybe within like a week. Like I felt so bad for my team and like letting them down. But because I had built those leaders, they kept going. They did not stop. And it gives me goosebumps talking about it, but they did not stop. They did not quit. They did not let my slowing down slow them down. They kept going. So December, I started feeling a little bit better. And then January, back plummeted. I had gestational hypertension, was having complications, had like probably 5 or 6 appointments every single week that I was going to doctors and checking on the baby and this and that and whatever. So again, my follow-up book, January, February, March is empty. You could just turn the pages. She empty. But guys, what that means is that when I came back and started again on April 1st, my son was just over a month old. I was basically starting fresh, started brand new. Like I said, I didn't have follow-ups of people to do from months prior. But when I came back strong and I came back with a focus and I knew what I needed to do. You guys all know what you need to do. You need to show up daily. It's consistency. It's blaring about how amazing our products are, what they can do for people, right? The how you're going to change your life with these. I ended up, so I've signed over 40 customers since I've been back and 30 distributors, which for me is like mind blowing. I'm pretty sure that's a record for me, and I don't even know how I did that. I can tell you it was a lot of follow up back to January of 24. Remember, I was working January to June of 24. So I have a bit of people to follow up with there. But still, that's a very long time ago. But you think too, people always say that someone's situation changes every 6 months. So if you are not following up with people from 6 months, a year ago, go back to them. I bet you they've had a job change, they've had a grandchild, they've come into some money because they lost a parent. You don't know what people are going through, but you want to be the one in their inbox when they are ready. I cannot tell you how many times that you want to be the one in their inbox when they are ready. So that follow-up game needs to be consistent. It needs to be always there. Every single promo. I'm going to tell you my follow-up game since I started back in April has been on point. Some of these people I could probably go through, right? Because I just started back April. I've probably sent some people 6 follow-up messages since I started back in April. And now people are starting to be ready. They're like, okay, we've seen your stuff. You're posting every single day now. You do this, you do that. You're always on my feed. We're always on their mind, when you're putting up your posts and doing the things. So yeah, just make sure that you are always showing up and that you're showing up as yourself. You don't want to be me. Nobody wants to be somebody else. You should want to be yourself. And that's what people are going to connect with. The people that you're attracting to your Facebook or your Instagram or wherever, whatever platform you're using, TikTok, is going to be different than the people that I attract. And we want that because we want to find different people that want our products. If everyone was attracting the same people, we'd have an issue, right? We want to be attracting different people. And you do that by being yourself. And it takes a lot of self-development. So guys, one of the main things that I wanted to say tonight too is what you're putting into your brain and what you're thinking, what you're listening to, the music you listen to, the podcasts you listen to, all these things influence what you think of yourself. They influence what you think of your life. They influence the outcome of your business. I can tell you, even if I'm sitting in the car with the kids driving around, if I'm not listening to a motivational podcast, then I'm listening to some very motivational music. I'm not going to lie, there might be some Hannah Montana in there, but girl, she pumps you up. Okay. So you never know what you're going to listen to or what's going to get you going. But all that stuff that you are putting in is what is going to be reflected out. And people feel that. People feel that through your messages. Feel that through your posts, right? You want to be someone that people want to follow. Someone like I had someone the other day tell me, when I was telling her how to use the products and she was ordering like a few more things for herself. And she was like, I follow your stories every single day and do it with you. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. So you never know. And like, if she hadn't told me that, I wouldn't realize how religiously, I'll say, people are watching. You don't realize. So get up, do the things. If it's not for yourself, do it for your followers. Do it for those people who are out there working to better themselves like you're trying as well. You don't know who you're influencing. You don't know who's watching. Sometimes it's those quiet people who are like, you know what, I've been watching you. I've been watching your stories every single day. And I'm like, what? Like, really? Like, you never know. Do you want me to just keep going, Stacey, and like touch on some of the points that we had discussed, or like, do you have any questions so far? You're good. You're good. I can
I'm
just keep
sorry,
going.
my phone like froze right when I tried to unmute. No, it's so good. Like, just keep going and share
Okay.
these things. Like, I feel.
Okay, awesome. So the next thing that I want to talk about is staying organized. So guys, you do not want to miss out on conversations that you've had and lose people, because what they say, the fortune is in the follow-up. I know that you guys have heard that like a gazillion billion times, but there's a reason that you've heard it that many times. It is huge. Follow-up is huge. I think the statistic is that it takes 5 to 12 follow-ups for 80% of your clientele to say yes. That's a lot of follow-ups. Drop a 1 in the comment if you send like one follow-up and you're like, they're not interested anymore, and you never follow up again. Trust me, that was me at the beginning. I was like, no, I'm bothering them. I don't want to send them another message. Like, that's it. And I had someone today, I messaged her April 28th for the Thermofite X promo, messaged her today for the flat promo. And she was like, oh my gosh, I missed your message. I'm ready. You never know what's going on with people. You don't know why they didn't respond. You just don't know. So you have to send the messages. And a big part of that is staying organized. So I'm going to tell you guys what I do when I start a conversation with someone. I take a screenshot, the very first message that I've sent them. So my phone is full of screenshots, but that way I never lose people. Because then what I do at the end of every day, I go through those screenshots that I've taken and I write them in my book. Instead of trying to scroll Messenger, sometimes I find like searching keywords, I miss people. Like there's different tips and tricks that you can do, but you need to write them down the day you talk to them. If it's a follow-up and they've answered a follow-up, I'm screenshotting them again. They're going in that book again. They don't just go in my book one time. There's some people that are in my book 3 days in a row. But guess what? That means that they are very, very interested because they have continually answered and kept the conversation going. So that is someone that I extra know that I need to continue to follow up with. So my follow-up book will work the same as like a lined notebook from the dollar store. So this is my Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, like look at how many names are in that book. Every single line, like this is all names, this is all names, this is names. I can't even keep up with it some days. But if this is your day, you need to write everyone you talk to that day. I also put a little dash, and like I'll put a G if I talk to them about gummies. If I talk to them about gummies and Burma, I've got a G/B so that I know what I've talked to people about. So when we do our 20% off sales and I do my follow-ups, part of my follow-up is your price is now this instead of this because I know what I talked to them about. So that is also key. So you want to keep organized because then what I do is, so today was Monday. No, today was Tuesday. So I'm going back to Monday's conversations and I'm checking in with them all. So I have a easy peasy list to go through. And when you have things organized as such, you can do things so efficiently. Like I have 3 kids now. Okay. So my son is 6. He's autistic. So he takes up a little bit extra time. My daughter is 3.5. We're having her evaluated for ADHD. So you can imagine that she also takes up a lot of time. She's very busy. And then we have our 2-month-old. So life is nutso, and you have to fit in the business into those little pieces of your day. So when I have a moment to come and sit down at my desk, I don't want to be scrolling through my messenger going, who do I need to message? Who do I need to talk to right now? I need to find the people. No, they're already in my list. I literally search their name, send the message, search their name, send the message, search their name, send the message. You need to be so intentional with your time. You don't want to be scrolling. If you're interacting with your friends, that's a little bit different. But again, it's intentional. You are going through and commenting on all the posts that you see, liking, commenting at least 3 words, doing the things. But you don't want to just be scrolling TikTok, wasting time. You want to be very, very intentional. And doing follow-up is huge. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, where did all these names come from? Like, how do you have so many names in your book? So the answer is HAPS. HAPS on fire. You want to get so many HAPS. I know some people are like 5 to 10 HAPS a day. And I'm like, that's great. That's great. But that's like a lot. Like 5 for me is like a max. Sometimes if I go and get up 10 HAPS, maybe I have a day where I don't because I'm so busy answering the people in the comments. So I call myself like a mass happer, if that makes sense. So I try to get up anywhere from 3 to 5 a day. Like I can tell you in the month of April, where I signed that many customers, I had, I think 80 HAPs total. Mind you, those are all product HAPs or distributor. Some of them were distributor HAPs. If you're going to add in giveaway HAPs in there as well, you need to do more. You need to have that 80 to 90 product distributor HAP. If you're going to do giveaway HAPs, you probably need 120, 150. And if you're finding that you don't have enough people to ask daily, you need to do giveaway HAPs. Giveaway HAPs, like I can tell you when I first started, when I went diamond in 3 months, 60% of my HAPs were giveaway HAPs. And that's because I was just growing my network like crazy. I was needing more people to ask to put up posts, right? When we need to ask 30 to 50 people every single day, if you only have 200 friends on your Facebook, you're going to run out very, very quickly. So that's why you need to get up those giveaway HAPs because they're going to get the most comments. It's going to give you more people to message. And you could do giveaway HAPs on giveaway HAPs on giveaway HAPs, right? We call it HAPs on steroids. And there's a reason for that. It gets pretty crazy really, really fast, but that's good because you're growing your network. You're getting more people to ask to HAP for you. And things are going to get rolling. You're going to reach so many different networks outside of your own, outside of the friends that you currently have, that is just going to help explode your business. And you're going to be able to get up that 90 product HAP range every single month. And then, yeah, promos, guys, promos are huge. Make sure that you are following up with your people for every single promo. When you have a couple days worth of promos happening, so like, our promo right now is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Tuesday today, I went back and did all of my May and April people. They all got messaged today. Tomorrow, I'm going to go back and probably do to mid-December because December was pretty busy. And like I said, my March, February, January was not, there's like not really anyone in my book. So you want to make sure that you're hitting that at least 50 follow-up a day where you're almost maxing out the follow-ups that you can send. And then on my last day, I will do the rest of December and whatever I have in November. So we're going back again, that 6-month time period and checking in with people again. So promos are huge. If you don't know what to send to people, message your upline. If your upline doesn't know what to send to someone, message a sideline. Guys, like if you ever need a follow-up message, like I have them all on my team page. And if you need one, I can just be like, here you go, here it is. Like it's quick and easy. It'll be a copy paste for me. So yeah, make sure that you are following up. Make sure that you are getting your haps up daily. If I'm ever sitting here and my inbox is dead, like I'm sitting here, like, what do I need to do right now? Like nobody's messaging me, no one's answering me. You need to get some haps up. That's always the answer. Haps is always, always, always the answer. So if you are sitting here and your inbox has nothing happening, you better go send some hap messages because your inbox needs to be bumping in order to be enrolling.
That is so good. And so my question, Shannon, if you get up 90 caps in a month and you're enrolling that amount of let's just say PMs specifically if they were for PMs, what is your strategy in getting them into your inbox or getting in their inbox? Because we know that can be tricky. And so any strategies you have to share on that would be great.
Yeah. So I do so let's say I have a hap that has 5 comments on it. I'm going to them and messaging and saying, I've sent you a message. I've sent you a message. I've sent you a message. I add them as a friend. I send them a message. I wait for a day. After that day, if they have not read my message or received it or whatever, I know it's chilling in their message request. And some people don't know what that is. So what I do is I go back to the post again and I'm replying to them again with this wording. Write this down. I'll say it really slow. My message might be sitting in your message requests. And then I put a space. If you click my name and click message, it should pop up for you. So that is very simple steps and instructions. I'll say it one more time. My message might be sitting in your message requests space. If you click my name and click message, it should pop up for you. And I put a happy face because I use a lot of emojis when I talk, but it's up to you if you want to put that or not. But yeah, and I find so many people end up messaging me back. They find it. There are still people that do not. And at that point, like you have tried, you have done your very darn best to get these people to message you back. There's been a few times where I am blocked from messaging and I will comment to them, please message me gummies and message me gummies for info. I don't find that very effective. Most people do not message me. What I do is once I'm unblocked, I go and delete those replies. And instead I reply that I've messaged you and then they answer me. So I do find that that's the most effective. But again, you do need to be careful how many people that you're getting back to. So that's too why you don't want to have 20 haps, 20 haps, 20 haps, 60 haps in 3 days. There's no way to get back to all those people. Facebook is going to be so mad at you. So if you do them in the 3 to 5 product haps a day, so add in a couple giveaway ones too in there if you want, then you'll get into a groove where you constantly have people to message. You're checking your haps every day. There's going to be new people commenting. You're going to be having new conversations. You want these names in your book. If you have a day with no names in your book, I guarantee that you did not get haps up or you didn't get up enough. That's the other thing, right? Sometimes you get up 3 to 5 haps and there's not a single comment. And that's okay. That just means that you need to go do some more. It's all a numbers game. It's all a numbers game. The more that you can get, the more people are going to comment. I will also say it depends on which hap you are putting up. If you're putting up haps about collagen, I don't expect too many comments. You want to be very specific about which haps you're doing. For me, I use two main product haps. If someone did it for me the month before, I'm giving them the other one. If it's been 2 months, I'm giving them that same one again. It is the 4 gummies. I've been using 4 gummies, 2 capsules, doing gummies and burn because I personally am really enjoying the burn right now. I do it in my videos. But that's not to say that people aren't also ordering the Thermophyte. But yeah, so I'm doing 4 gummies, 2 capsules. You guys know what that hap is. And then the other one is just a gummies hap. That's kind of what I'm sticking with. And again, I'm still finding like that those ones are getting comments, that they're getting interest, interaction. That's the other thing too, is if you find that it's always the same people happing for you, start going to your friends list. Go message some new people. You need some different people happing for you. If you always have the same people and they're like, oh, like there are some people that comment on every single giveaway post, and I'm like, your posts never get comments. Gonna message you anyways, but I know that I'm not getting any comments on your post. And that's okay. We need to find new people to have for us, which again will come with getting those giveaway posts up and getting new people into your network. And yeah, so haps is huge. The other thing that I started April 1st was my own health journey. And I have been very, very, very loud about it. just a little bit. Every single day, I have not missed a single day getting in my stories in the morning when I make my coffee, I do my gummies and my aloe, and I get back in my stories at lunchtime when I do my gummies and my burn. And I just added in firm and thicker. So guys, find a product that you love. I don't care if you don't need to lose weight. Choose one of our other products. Do the hair care, do the thicker, do something that you are showing that I use these products. Like if people are like, oh, why would I want to use these? Like you're not even using them yourself. Like that's kind of like, well, why? And our products are so amazing. So you want to use them. Trust me. So get loud. Like I said, even just pick one product that you are loud about, and people will see that you are using these, whether they're weight loss or not weight loss or gut health. Everyone needs gut health. If you pick one product, do the aloe. Aloe does gut health, weight loss, inflammation, bloating, so many different things that aloe is good for. And it's a pretty good price point, I would say, if you're going to choose just one product. And that will often open the doors to people being like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're using aloe? Oh, well, I'm looking for weight loss. Oh, well, I'm only using the aloe, but we also have all these other products that can help you. We have our 30-day drop in Canada, has aloe in it. I know a lot of people in the US, they add the aloe with their 30-day drop because, again, of how amazing it is. So make sure you're just being loud. Like I said, there's the lady that's following my story and doing the products with me every single day. So she appreciates that I'm in there and that she can follow along and know what to do, know how to use them. So that's going to be another big thing is when you do get those customers, make sure you're providing the customer service. You're telling people how to use their products. You're checking in with people. I have this message that I'll share that I really, really like. This is when people's product arrives. I don't even know if I can put it in there, but it's like literally like cheering them on. Because I ask people, please let me know when your product arrives. And when it does, this is what I send to them. Let's see if I can copy and paste. Paste. Yes. Enter. Send. Send. Okay, so it's just like, make sure you take before photos, make sure you take measurements, make sure you weigh yourself. A lot of clients will see inch loss before the scale moves. Give it time, stay consistent. You've got this, I'll be here for you, you know? So you're hyping up your people, and guess what? That in turn turns into a lot of customer referrals. A lot of customer referrals. So these people are not just coming from haps, they're coming from customers. Like today, I had a customer refer someone today, and she, like, I have her information to go put in her order for a 30-day drop plus an extra bottle of gummies. It's $107. BV just from someone saying, here, go to Shannon. She knows what she's doing. Okay. So guys, you want to provide that customer service. Yeah. And just being loud in your stories, be yourself, and be conversational. I guess that's the last thing that I have for you guys is to be conversational with your people. Scripts are amazing. I use scripts in every single conversation, but I like to do what we call conversational scripting. Make sure that you're replying to people and what they're telling you. If they're like, oh my gosh, I just got diagnosed with diabetes and I need to lose 30 pounds, you don't want to be like, that's awesome. I'm going to help you, da da da. Because that's not awesome for them that they just got diagnosed with diabetes. So you want to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I totally understand. I really think that these products will help you. Yes, voice memos are amazing. Sometimes we don't always have time for those. So a lot of mine is just text. Usually when people have like big questions, then I'll send them voice notes and things like that. But otherwise, most of mine is just text. But yeah, and make sure that you're yourself. Again, I talk with a lot of emojis. So there's a lot of emojis in my messages. So people always know how I am feeling and how I'm talking. Yeah, I think that is mostly all that I have tips wise for you guys. I think too, showing up daily, showing yourself on your page, showing like doing posts, talking about your story, doing all those things, that consistency, people are going to know who to go to when they decide that they're ready to work on a health goal, be it gut health, be it that they just got diagnosed with something, that they need to lose weight for surgery. Like you never know, but you want to be that person that they're like, oh, that's the girl that I need to go find now that I've got this. Does anyone have any questions? Let me go check the chat really quick here.
I blew up the chat quite a bit, but I'll ask the one question that Michelle asked. And that was, what's your conversation flow for giveaway haps? Or wait, getting them up. Wait, now I can't find it. Michelle, if you want to.
Yeah, the conversation flow for the giveaway house.
For the giveaway haps. Yeah. So yeah. Just like messaging people. So I'll start from the basics. I have a giveaway post on my own post. Let me go find the message that I was sending. Who did I send it to today? Maybe this is one. No, I messaged story viewers today. I guess that would work too. And I just told them, thanks for taking a peek at my story. I'm excited about this giveaway that we're doing. Everyone's getting their name in by putting up a post. I'd love to send you the post. People say yes. I say, awesome, thank you. Please post the message below. Let me know when it's on your wall so I know to enter your name. Give them a giveaway post. Okay, so they're putting up this giveaway post. So now this giveaway post is on their wall. Let's say it has 20 comments. You never know with giveaway posts. Some of them are big. I've had giveaway posts with 100 comments before. So that takes a few days to get through. But I do the exact same thing when someone comments on a product post. I'm liking their comment, replying to them, sending you a message. I've sent you a message, messaged you, all those variations so that your replies are not always the same. So it doesn't flag Facebook. I try to switch it up, the replies that you're saying, add them as a friend, go message them. Hey, thanks for the comment on so-and-so's post about my cash giveaway. You'd like a free entry. Then I wait for them to reply and say yes. And then I say, okay, great. It's really simple. Everyone's getting in their free entry by putting up a simple post that I have. Is it okay if I send you the post? They say yes. I say, okay, thanks so much. Here is the post. Please put it up. Let me know when it's on your wall so I know to enter your name. Send them another giveaway post. Same thing. So usually if it's on my own wall, because I've been doing this for so long, people usually know that if they've commented that they're getting a message and they're being asked to put up a post, like more or less. So I put it all in one message. Hey, thanks for commenting on my giveaway post. Everyone's getting their free entry by putting up a post. Can I send it to you? When I do new giveaway posts where it's new people, then I kind of split it up a little bit where I'm saying, hey, you'd like an entry, waiting for them to say yes, then telling them how they get the entry by putting up the post, again, waiting for them to say yes, then sending them the post. I have done it too, where on my own giveaway posts that I've sent it all at once. If I like, there was a day I was really, really busy and I was like, thanks for putting up or thanks for commenting on my post. All you do is put up a post. Here's the post. Let me know when it's on your wall. And I sent them the post at the same time. So there are lots of different ways of doing this. I did get a few people actually post it. And again, it was just speedier because all I was waiting for was for people to say, I've posted it, not like, yes, send me the post and then sending them the post and then waiting. It was pretty speedy, but I was just very busy that day. I do prefer to split it up a little bit. Does that kind of answer your question, Michelle? Okay. Perfect.
It's easier for me to wait 1 second. It's easier for me to unmute. So, okay. So I wanted to ask real quick. I mean, like when somebody else puts up the giveaway post for you, do you message them first?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I know some people like got blocked by doing that.
So you do have to be careful how many. So like I said, if you have a post that has 100 comments on it, I would only maybe message 10 to 20 of them a day.
Okay.
You want to split that up. And I would also be messaging your product haps first. Then if you still have not hit 20 to even 30, sometimes 30 people that you've messaged, then I would go do your giveaway posts. And again, just keep track of how many people you've messaged. Usually if you do get blocked too, it's only for 24 hours. And then you'll kind of learn, okay, how many people did Facebook let me message that I'm not friends with? Yeah. In the meantime, you can go and friend request all those people. And again, until Facebook blocks you while you're waiting to be able to message them. So then some people might have already accepted your friend request. So when you're unblocked, they're not even counted as non-friend people that you're messaging. You're not friends with them.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Does anyone else have any more questions? I think that's all that I have.
You are amazing. Thank you so much, Shannon. Sorry, it's super loud here. But so many good nuggets. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It's just always super inspiring to hear, no matter what happens in life, like you don't have to choose giving up. And you never gave up, even when you went through some of the hardest times you've ever been through. And look at where you are, like literally had a rough few months right before this and now are going to Cabo, Mexico, probably in the top 10. So I am super proud of you. Thank you so much for speaking tonight. I don't know if you can do a little video of us all waving and record it or not. And then we'll wrap it up.
Okay. Ready? I'll do a little video. And then I'll take a picture. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Stacy, for having me. And thank you everyone for hopping on. I hope I was able to give you all some tidbits to go and grow your own business so I can see all of you guys in Cabo as well. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.